Hey, I'm Misa Animates and I make storytime videos based on real happenings in my life. Where have you been? I was in the process of trying to write a script for a video I wanted to release before 2026, but then I got sick. As I'm writing this, it's day 5 of being sick and hopefully my last day being sick. I don't get as sick as often as I used to, but when I do get sick, it's bad. I think the worst part about being sick is the lingering cough you'll have afterwards. So when you're in class, you'll get the strongest urge to cough at the most silent moment. Also the fact that I have to miss both school and work. I also really don't know how people can go to school or anywhere while being sick and look functional. One thing about being sick is that for some reason around this time I'm extremely confused. Yesterday I asked my friend what we did in English. It was Sunday, and when my friends said they didn't know, I was like, oh my gosh, what do you mean you don't know? It was just today. And it took me 30 minutes to realize it was Sunday and we didn't have class. I also couldn't and probably still can't write complete sentences, so if there's something in my speaking that doesn't make sense, that may be why. Another thing that really annoys me is how you can't sleep when you're sick. Like, why is my body actively trying to prevent my getting better? Don't complain about being sick if you're actively not trying to get better. The amount of home remedies I've tried are insane. Emergency packets, teas, lemon honey tea, nebulizer, many soups. And obviously some medicines like ibuprofen and Dayquil that only provide temporary relief. I've just admitted defeat at this point. All I can do is just wait it out in pain and seething at the fact that I have to keep missing school and work. I'm not school's biggest fan, and I'd gladly take a day off for myself if needed, but 5 consecutive days without social interaction outside of my house. I was so bored. So bored, in fact, that I wanted to go to school, and I was jealous of my friends going to school while I was at home. I thought to myself after I recovered and started going back to school, I was never going to want to miss another day for the next 3 months. But as I was writing this, I was on the last week of school before it let out for winter break. So I was home for another 2 weeks, but it was definitely way better than staying at home for days on end being sick. Honestly though, it was probably better than going to school after being sick for a few days and immediately getting hit with food poisoning an hour in. Or that time I got a visual migraine at school for the first time and I didn't know what it was. Honestly, that story's pretty funny, so if you want to hear that one, let me know. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed my sick self-confused rant about being sick, and yes, I wrote this script in bed while sick. Happy 2026! 2025 was just insane for me, which is a reason for the lack of uploads in 2025. Wow, actually, I just checked. I only uploaded 2 times in 2025, and one of them was the 2024 recap. I've been wanting to release a video since August, in fact way before, but I was doing another musical over the summer, so that wasn't possible. I honestly do really have high hopes for 2026, though. I have stories planned, I have some scripts written out, and honestly, I think it's just gonna be fun. Anyways, thank you so much for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed the video, and goodbye.